I have an answer for your superhero question. I would want to be the Alatang, master of all four elements. This is me airbending. But I wouldn't want any of the responsibilities. I don't think I could realistically save anybody on a regular basis.
That's cool.
Hello, this is Plenty of Fish. I am here with.
First, I'm working as a full-time engineer, but I'm also a part-time actor. Maybe, yeah, part-time. Sometimes I get money, sometimes I don't. But right now I'm 23 years old, so just fresh graduates, I guess. Yeah. And I graduated from America. No.
Where in America?
UIUC, University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. Yeah.
When you were in America, did you find it easier or harder to approach people?
I think it's harder.
Harder?
Yeah, especially in like my first few years that I've been there because of like culture shock and everything. I start to become really quiet, and I feel like I don't know if I start talking if I would offend anyone or not.
Has somebody approached you before?
I mean, they approach me, but as a friend,
As
you know.
a friend,
Yeah,
okay.
as a colleague, you know. Like sometimes we have to work together, and they approach me, and yeah, just as a friend. Not
but not in like a flirting way.
Yeah, not in a flirting way. But sometimes like I think more than them, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I kind of start approaching them, and that's when I realized that they're not flirting with me.
Oh, they're
And
just friendly.
Yeah, and that's just like the awkward point, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm kind of getting like scared of like starting to approach someone when I don't know them too well.
Okay.
And that's why like I start to feel like have a paranoid feeling of wanting to talk to someone without like knowing what they're like or like are they even interested in me or something like that.
As an actor, don't you feel like you should be able to flirt better? Because if you think about it, you're like acting as somebody who can like flirt well.
That's what I don't want to be.
Okay.
Yeah, like I don't want to act in real life. Yeah, because like when I start acting, because like first of all, because like I'm acting in like plays and stuff like that, I need to like project really loud and like I'm trained to like be like enunciating and you know like
Are you enunciating now?
Yes, like I'm trying to like make everything's clear for everyone. That's when I'm acting, which I feel like it doesn't portray the actual me. You know, like it's not the actual first. If you see me like going loud or like going to like, you know, to just like showy, it's just me acting, which is what I don't want people to think that I am. So I don't want to start like using that kind of like acting to just like flirt with everyone, you know, because like when they get to know the actual me, like when we get to know each other, it's gonna be like, oh, you didn't seem like the first time we met or things like that, you know. And I would just like waste each other time if we just like, you know, show our true selves that time.
If you show up at yourself first, be authentic, you can cut out all that like. Okay, that's nice. That's so healthy. I'm so happy for you. I feel like, you know, if you're confident in who you are and you should do what you love, like the right person will come along. I'm just telling myself, like, it's okay. What about your ideal date? Like, ideal first date, can you describe that for me?
Let's see. I would bring them to a museum, an art museum, because like sometimes when I hang out with a lot of like my scientist friend, they became really like systematic about like what they should think or what they have to think. But I really want to look forward to meeting someone with like an open mind. You know, like when they see art, they feel like this could be this, it could be that, and you know, yeah. So I feel like if for myself, my ideal date would be just like go to an art museum and just like be quiet and just like look at the painting.
What's the most romantic thing you've ever done for someone?
Ooh, I have a girl I want to talk to,
Now?
Had like like a month or 2 months earlier, so still pretty recent.
Fresh.
Yeah, and I know she's into like tarot cards, so I bought a tarot card for her. Like I already told her that I have feelings for her, but she doesn't reciprocate. Yeah, like
Was that a goodbye gift to have a tarot card deck?
kind of, yeah. like cause you know, like there's one thing that like my friends in America said that I'm best at, is that I'm best at like making people cry. No, like in a good way, in a good way.
Okay.
It will it will be better with a context. So basically, like in my senior year, I have to like direct a lot of shows, and like in before our last shows, we have to do one of those like prep speech, they're like, yeah, we've done so good so far, everyone. Like when have like football games, they have, yeah, go, yeah, the things like that, right? But like in theater, it's not like we have to just like force to everything. Like you still have to like acknowledge feelings or like emotions that we have along the way. So I kind of went along with like, I acknowledge that I myself am not like the greatest director or like the best person that could ever like be put in that role, and but I'm just like, I basically realized that like I'm just a crazy person, who else would be like study engineer and just like throw like everything into something that not gonna matter in my career, like
But now you're a part-time actor, so it makes sense.
Yeah, but like at that time,
At that time,
at that
okay.
time, and plus like I'm also like a foreigner to them. Like I know that like, for example, like my last show there in my college, they know that like my fame wouldn't like go on like for much longer. Then like it wouldn't matter so much to me to like make an impression on them that much, but like they still know that like I still make like a lot of efforts to like to make the best show possible for them and make everyone like feel like the best as they can. So they realize that like, yeah, like this is someone like who just puts everything in there.
And that will make people cry. That's what people cry
Yeah, because like
about.
they know who I am and who I like choose to do. Yeah.
So you make people cry just by being yourself. That's your secret superpower. You show up to a room full of people, go, 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 and they start crying.
Like, like with like the tarot deck, I also like wrote her a letter, which also made her cry.
So what else are you in, like in terms of acting this year? What other projects are coming up for you?
Oh yeah, so this is like advertising time. So I
call 1-800. Actually, in Thailand we call 02. What's your house number?
I'm not doxing myself. I'm not.
Okay. What other plays are you in?
So
Where can somebody come to watch this handsome face?
So I have a play at the end of September.
Soon?
Soon. So soon. Too soon. So this play is called Oh Sarah, Where Are You? It's kind of like a mystery musical.
Mystery musical?
Yeah. Yeah. So this will be at the end of September. It will be at Slow Combo at Sam Yan. And if you want more information, you can contact Play Cool Theater.
I thought we were going to give your house number.
No, I'm not. My ideal date would just be like knowing someone.
And asking them what their favorite, not favorite, what their superpower would be if they could choose. Is that the only deep question you have? Do you have another one?
It's just like, if you could time travel. I know it's not deep. I know it's not.
If you could time travel, is that it? Is that the question? If you could time travel, question mark.
If you could time travel, it's really-
I'm going to die. I'm going to die. If you could time travel, I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for the rest of this sentence.
it's the suspense, you know.